and welcome to our summertime edition of Take 20, where we are concentrating on keeping children active and preventing that summer slide. I'm Trey Duke.
And I'm Maria Johnson.
Summer means vacation, time with family, and all kinds of fun things. So let's begin our show with a quick game that you can play on the road, at the park, or around the family dinner table.
All right, we're here to talk about summer activities because even though we're out of school in the summer, we still have to use our brains. We still have to keep everything kind of firing. It's a good time to learn and learn different things about our world and have some fun with our families. Perfect opportunity for some of these games that I'm going to win against these ladies here in just a second. So here we go, 5-second game. What's our category? One ocean, Pacific.
Atlantic Ocean. Indian.
Oh, good. 2 sea creatures, dolphins, shark.
Octopus and fish. Sea turtle, seahorse.
Oh!
Bahamas, the Caribbean. Disney World and Mississippi.
All right, Iceland and Greenland.
Salem and Overall Creek. Scales and Hazelene.
All right, and Hobgood and Reed Rogers. Congratulations, Hannah and Cece. Lots of fun playing that game with you. It's going to be great for a summer activity for families to do while you're waiting at whatever event or wherever venue, wherever vacation you're on. Have a great summer. Keep those brains going. See you in the fall.
Oh no, Dr. Duke. The script says we must participate too.
Okay, here we go. Stones River Battlefield.
Okay. Mammoth Cave.
Fall Creek Falls.
Grand Canyon.
Bryce Canyon.
Cedar, Lebanon.
Yosemite.
Could I say Barfield?
I don't think Barfield's a state park. It's still a great park. Thank you, Murfreesboro Parks and Rec.
Pete the Cat.
The monster at the end of this book.
Snowy Day.
The Giving Tree.
Fancy Nancy.
Maniac McGee.
Thunder Cake.
The Watsons Go to Birmingham.
Is that 8? All right. Flowers.
Litter sometimes.
Trees.
18-wheelers.
Gravel.
Gas stations.
Side rails.
Fast food restaurants.
I think that's 8.
Sally.
Sam.
Sandy.
Susan.
Sean.
Samantha.
Sawyer.
Sasha.
We did it!
Oh, they made our questions harder. What a fun game to play with children and adults.
Games like this get our brains buzzing, it sharpens our focus, and sometimes helps you become a good winner and a good loser.
So whether you make up your own games or play a favorite board game or card game, the object is to create opportunities to build family time and communication skills.
And to keep our brains moving. And I'm thinking we should keep those fine motor skills developing too, with maybe a little creativity. So let's focus on strengthening the small muscles in our hands.
So we're creating art?
You got it. So let's head to Black Fox and see what Miss Garrett is drawing for us.
Hey guys, my name is Miss Garrett and I'm the art teacher at Black Fox Elementary here with Murfreesboro City Schools. And if you're like me, you're thinking about summer right now and summer vacation. So I would like to do a drawing with you about maybe a vacation to the beach. And if the beach isn't your favorite place to go in the summer, maybe it's the mountains, maybe it's the playground, maybe it's a water park. I'm going to teach you some techniques today that you can apply to any place you want to, any drawing you want to, any artwork you make. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and begin, and I'm going to start my drawing with a horizon line. Remember that horizon line is the separation from the ground and the sky. Very important for the perspective for our picture. I'm going to go ahead and move into the beach area, and I like to give a little more of a diagonal line instead of a straight line across, because it adds to the interest of the picture and doesn't make it so leveled and boring, okay? But you can do this any way you want. You can have more beach, you can have more water just by adjusting where you put your lines. Now the next thing I'm going to do is, when I'm at the beach, I always play in the sand. I love sand castles. So right down here in this corner, and of course you can put it anywhere you want, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna build my sandcastle. And I'm going to start with this level. Add another level. And make this as big and spectacular or as tiny as you would like it to be. Let's see, let's put some towers on the side. How about that? What I'm gonna do is draw a line under my sandcastle to make it look grounded instead of floating in the air. We need some windows. Entrance. Okay. Flags on top. Whatever you want to add to it. Remember, this is your drawing. It's your choice of what you want to add into it. I'm going to add a little shovel over here. Okay, let's see. Now, I love those little bitty crabs that seem to work their way across the beach. So I start by drawing pretty much a football shape. And remember his big giant claws. Make C shapes and backward C shapes. That'll give us our crab claws. Some spiky little legs. And if you want to have fun with it, go ahead and give them a smile, make them look a little cuter. Let's see, I'm going to add a beach ball. And when I add a beach ball, I always like to put a little dot up here, so then that helps me add my lines to it, so it looks like it's at a little bit of an angle instead of flat. Let's see, let's go ahead. I love a big sunset. How about a little island floating out here? I'm gonna add a palm tree. And I always add a curved line to my palm tree. And I'm not worried about these lines when I overlap, because I can add them into the design and make them look like they were supposed to be there. When I add my palm tree fronds, I just count the number of fronds I want to have, and then I go ahead and lay those lines in, and then on the bottom, I'm going to give it a little bit of texture. Just like that. Sailboats, love a sailboat. You could add a pirate ship. You could add a cruise ship. Jet skis. Anything you want to add would be awesome. Make it your own. All right, always add a little bit of wave underneath once again, so it doesn't look like it's on the surface of the water, but that the bottom's actually in the water. I'm gonna go ahead and also add a whale tail. Kind of looks like a mustache. Like he just popped out of the water and is going back into the ocean, okay? Your sky, anything you wanna be. I'm gonna add some fluffy clouds, make it the most gorgeous day ever. You can add rainbows, you can add stars, choose your time of day, whatever you'd like it to be. And what else do we need here? Let's add some ripples to the water. When we add the ripples, remember to show distance in our picture, we put them closer together the farther back they are. The closer to the shore they are, the farther apart the ripples are. That gives us our perspective we need to make it look more three-dimensional and not so flat. So now's the fun part. Boys and girls, you can go ahead and add your color, use crayons, paint, color pencil, anything you want to use. Just have a good time, and I hope you have a great summer.
That was awesome. She started from the basic lines and ended with an entire beach scene.
Drawing enables children to have self-expression and draw connections on what he or she sees and does. So go get your paint and sidewalk chalk and let your artistic abilities be seen.
Now our Queen of Math has another game that she wants to share with us. She has convinced Mr. Fuquay, our kindergarten teacher, to play along with us.
Well, if our Queen of Math is Miss Cindy Klisch, then you know there's going to be some type of math connection.
Hey there, I'm Cindy Klisch, and you know what? It's summertime, and what a great time to spend time with family. You're having vacation, the days are longer, and let's think about ways that we can really entertain our kids and really have fun. So the first thing I'm going to share with you is some games that you can play, and these are really fun, interactive games that kids can play. The first one's called Grab It. And all you really need is some paper, and you can use scrap paper, any paper you have around, a pencil, and a dice. So I've got Derek with me today. He's a kindergarten teacher at Mitchell Nilsson Primary, and he has agreed to play this game with me. So how we're going to do it, Derek, is we're going to do some skip counting. I know in kindergarten, is that a skill that your students do?
Yes.
Yes, and they're skip counting by what numbers in kindergarten?
Fives.
Okay, so we'll do by fives. So we're going to skip count by fives. And in this game, we call it Grab It. You're going to pick a magic number, one of the numbers 1 through 6 on the dice. So what number do you want for a magic number today?
3.
So we're going to pick 3. So that's, you know, 3s are hard for me to roll, Derek. That wasn't really nice, but we're going to try it. So we're going to do 3s. And so Derek is going to skip count by 5s on his paper, starting with 5. And he's going to write as many as he can. I'm going to try, when I get a 3, I'm going to grab his pencil. He's going to start rolling until he gets a 3, and we'll reverse. So let's see how to play. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. You're writing. Oh.
Come on.
205, and so on. We'll stop because, you know, right now I'm winning.
Yes.
So this game is great because, as you can see, as a child, if I'm in the lower grades, I'm practicing my skip counting and writing numbers, right? But if I'm in the upper grades, these are multiples. So if I'm learning multiplication, these are all the multiples of 5. So it really helps both groups of students. It could extend across content because if I'm working on states and capitals, we could be doing the same thing. I could be saying, you write states and capitals and I'll roll, and you're writing as many as you can remember. So it does go across content. It's a fun game. And this isn't the only game. Let's think about other games that you could be playing with your children over the summer. And some of my favorites I've brought today and put on the shelf, and they are Racco. Racco's a great game because that really you're thinking about number order going from least to greatest. Blockus is a great for spatial relationships. So that is one, and what really is nice about Blockus, it goes through all ages. So I would encourage you to play that. Dominoes. Who doesn't like a great game of dominoes? Think about the mental math that's happening as you're adding points and recording it. So dominoes. And then set is really a great game for visual perception. And you can do it online also. So you could have the cards at home or look up set on the website, and every day they offer a daily game that you could play with your students.
I love this game, Cindy. This was a lot of fun. But some of the things that I do at home with my family is sports. We play basketball and play football. You can also use counting by 3s and 2s when you're playing basketball, and counting by 7s when you're playing football. It's a fun way to keep you active outside in the summertime and learning math.
Thanks, Derek. I really appreciate you pointing out that sports is a great place to integrate the math. And I really want to encourage parents this summer, as you're out and about and doing the different activities, look for the math. Math is everywhere. And just think, if we're doing that, the kids will enter your classroom or any classroom in the district ready to start on that first day.
I can see that game getting a little competitive at my house.
So let's see. Today we've done a memory game, art, and even some math. So let's think about it. What else could our students be doing at their homes this summer?
Sports, maybe?
Sounds good to me. So maybe we'll head for some pickleball?
Or golf or basketball.
Well, before we do any of that, let's head over to our physical education teachers at Hobgood for a little pre-activity stretch.
Hello, Murfreesboro City Schools. My name is Jenny Borendame. I'm a PE teacher here at Hobgood Elementary, and this is my co-teacher, Meredith Prater. We are here to help you get ready for the summer. So here we go. We're gonna start out with the windmill. So we're gonna take our arms and our legs and spread them. We're gonna touch our opposite hand to our opposite foot. So we're gonna take this hand and go to the opposite side. 1, 2. You should do about 10 of these. You should feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings, your lower back. This is just a good way to wake up in the morning and get moving. All right, 2 more. 1, 2. All right, after that, we're gonna do our arm swing. So we're gonna go upper body, you're gonna send your arms out, and you're gonna go 10 to the front. Working those shoulders, nice tight arms. And then you're gonna go back. Opening up your chest. All right. After that, we're gonna do hip circles. We're gonna push to the side, front, the opposite side, and back. Go 10 in one direction. This is great for your lower back, for your abs. And then 10 in the opposite direction, your hip flexors. Might hear a few pops here and there. All right, we hope you have a great summer and you can incorporate some of these exercises in your daily routine. Enjoy your summer.
So I think we've covered it, a summer plan for fun and learning.
Not quite so. Read, read, read.
So true. So whether your child is a toddler or a teen, the benefit of reading is enormous. Reading to young children improves language and cognitive skills. So grab a book and gain a lifelong love of reading.
Or visit one of our free libraries, Bob the Book Bus, our local library, or read a book online. Books can give you hours of enjoyment.
And we hope you have a great summer and look forward to seeing all of our students back in schools in August. We know it's going to be a great time as we make sure every child is known, safe, challenged, and empowered. Have a great summer, everyone.